All right. Oh, that's definitely a bit dark. That's better. Hey everyone, my name is Junaid and I'm a graduate data analyst working for a financial services firm in central London. Not in central London today, I'm in the West Midlands. Today I was on a business trip and I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. I go in early this morning and staying overnight at this hotel, and I'll be leaving late tomorrow. I thought I'd tell you a bit about whether data analysts have to travel, and if they do, what that entails, what kind of things you might work on, what kind of things you might look at, and some of the reasons for traveling that data analysts might have, and just in general what this type of trip can mean for data analysts. Now the reason I'm here is, if you've watched any of my other day in life videos, you know we've been working on a piece of software, and I've been sent here to the West Midlands to speak with people or potential users of that software, clients who may need to use it in the future, figure out their use cases and things like that. So I woke up today at 4 a.m. I got to the venue around 8:30 in the morning, and in the morning we were just giving presentations explaining everything we've been working on, explaining how the project came about, how it can be used, how we did everything, because you have to explain everything from step one. You have to build everyone's knowledge from the foundation. So just building that foundation during the morning. And once we were able to give everyone enough information about the work we'd done, I'd created versions of the piece of software that we could offload to the different clients who we were presenting to. That meant they could have a play around with all the different versions, and the master version of the software was left untouched. They were playing around with the software, figuring out things that we'd explained earlier to them, and I was hovering around, helping everyone with their specific data, because each client has different data silos that we'd given to their specific piece of software that they could access. And so I was hovering around and explaining to them how they can use the software for their use cases. Now, this type of project is more on the software development side in general, but seeing as I was the one who worked on ingesting all of the data into the piece of software, I had to be here to explain that side of things. And those two parts were most of the morning. In the afternoon, I had to attend a conference with a lot of the same people, but this was completely separate. This was a data conference on AI. It was at a different venue. That conference started at 1:30 and finished at 6:30. They spoke about new AI tools that could be implemented. We were really excited about that because some of them were really, really interesting. Like I said, I'm currently in the West Midlands and they're pumping quite a lot. They showed us some figures. There's quite a lot of investment going into the West Midlands regarding tech and AI. There's new businesses being funded, there's new startups starting. So if you're looking to apply, this is a really, really good time to look at jobs in the West Midlands for data analysts. The job could even be remote, but now I think is a really, really good time to apply. Generally, the West Midlands gets left out, London gets most of the funding, but from what they showed us, London actually got less funding this time around than Birmingham and Manchester did, and that was really interesting to see, which is good, which is why I'm here. Usually everyone would come to London, most of the funding is going here. So do data analysts have to travel? I'm traveling right now, but is this a regular occurrence? In general, no, data analysts don't have to travel. A lot of data analysts I know who work in other industries, they don't like to travel. They'd prefer if their job was completely remote. I personally see traveling as a sort of perk. I like this side of things, explaining to people what we worked on, going around to client sites. Now, data consultants, on the other hand, do have to travel a lot. They'll be back and forth from client sites, client locations. In this project, I am sort of serving as a data consultant almost. For the people who are using the software, I'm consulting on their use cases, their user stories, and how we can best implement those into the end product of the software. Now, traveling as a data analyst, or the requirement for traveling as a data analyst, all depends on the industry or role. It's likely if you're working in a smaller firm where your exposure is largely internal, dealing with internal stakeholders and clients, then it's likely you won't be traveling as much. If you're working for a large corporation or within finance in central London and your client base is a mix of internal or external stakeholders and clients, then there's more possibility for travel. All right, after the conference, we all went to get dinner, and it's currently coming up to 10 p.m. I don't know if you can see that. Currently coming up to 10 p.m. I was just about to shower and probably go to sleep because I've been awake since 4 a.m. but feeling hungry, so I was wondering whether I should order something to eat. We'll see. But first, I'm going to give you guys a room tour. I've always wanted to do one of these. I see Chunks and other YouTubers always doing these. So I'm going to give you guys a hotel room tour. Here we go. All right, so I've flipped the microphone around. So as soon as you walk in the door, you've got this on the right, you've got this little coffee area place. You've got a safe. There's nothing in there because I'm only here for one night. A fridge, which has a bottle of water currently. Nothing in there either. An ironing stand in there. Hairdryer. Some storage up there. Then next thing on the right is the toilet. We'll come back to this in a second. Here on the left we've got a full-length mirror, which is pretty cool. If I slide this door across, wardrobe space, and then you come to the main room. I've got my bag, shoes, got a little bench thingy here for that. But here is the room. There's the bed. This place has really nice lighting. That's my phone there. This place has got really nice ambient lighting. It's actually pretty nice for filming as well. TV, probably won't be doing anything on that. Headphones, wallet, cufflinks, hotel card on this desk sort of area here. Notebook. I was just making some notes on the script for this video. Lamp. I just plugged in my Apple Watch into there. I actually need to plug my phone in as well, so. Ching. Alright, that's charging, and that's the room. So I'm going to give you guys some B-roll of this now. Oh, I almost forgot the toilet. The toilet's actually really nice. It's nice, high ceilings, lots of light, which is good. Nice and clean. Toiletries. Shower. I'm going to take a shower before I go to bed today. And that is the room. Now I'm going to give you guys some B-roll of this room. So here you go. Alright, there you go. Tomorrow is going to be more of the same. Well, not more of the same. Presentations, yes, but now since all our clients have had a chance to go back and play around with all the data, the software, and the data that we provided them, tomorrow we're going to be more actively amending the software, applying it more to their use cases. Since they've had a fair amount of time to play around with the software, we'll be looking to, I think some of them said they wanted to ingest more data for more years for certain companies, so we'll be looking into that. We'll also be looking at, the project's still live, so we'll also be looking at over the next 6 months, what else can we add, what other value add can we give them before we deliver the final product. And yeah, so tomorrow more of a workshop style thing. Today's been a long day, so I'm probably going to order something, and while it's getting here, I'm probably going to take a shower. Let's go.